Hello everyone, this is size 10 barbless hook, grub hook, and you can use size 12 but not smaller than that. 10 and 12s are great size. And first add some lead on it. Just to make a little heavier, because this is basically a very colorful pattern and helps really helps in the muddy and floody rivers in the heavy winters, you can use a bead on the head. So basically, if I just push this a little bit back, thread is a fluorescent pink. I'm going to add some wax on it to just kind of hide this lead. Make sure that you hide this properly. Unwind your thread. Okay, so I covered all this lead. All you need a little flat face plier to flatten this so material can sit on this properly. Right. The material I'm using, this is a clear stretch, like this is a pink color, light pink, and it's a 0.8 millimeter. So as usual, just melt one side and then use your finger and pull it out and just create a catching point. Now here I'm going to catch this in the middle, so okay, keep that one on the side, and for the legs add some wax on the thread. I'm using the Ostrich Herl, which is dyed a hot orange. Now this is a good color combination actually with a cold winter when your rivers are high and muddy, and it's a very vibrant pattern, so kind of very visible and basically grayling, they love these colors, so these two color combination works really well. Now this, actually take your time with this pattern, because and I'm going to give a half hitch so you don't slip. What I normally do here, use a tiny bit of wax so I can have my stretchy elastic stay on the place, its own place, so don't slip around. In fact, you can use Spanflex if you want, but I prefer this. Now when you bring this around, take your time and make sure you leave enough gap so we can fill that gap with the ostrich feather. And as you can see, it's a little bit slipping, but don't worry, if you take your time it should be okay. And use your nail to just kind of position it. Now when you come close to the head, just give it a stretch and then finish it. And do take your time and just kind of secure this head properly. And chop this off. I'm going to alter this hook to get this work with the head so we don't have any problem. Now another half hitch, that's fine. Now come bring it back to the normal position. Again bring your ostrich. So I'm going to give a little twist. I mean, make sure you don't twist it too much and fill up the gaps. Now take your time again. You don't have to use, tie fast. Just take your time. If you want your fly to look more natural or real, tie this with the patient. I mean, sometimes you tie quickly, you mess up. As you can see, again, I'm going to put this upwards so my thread don't slip. Cut this off. And then form with the head, just form the head nice and tidy. Keep it pink. If you're fishing in the floody rivers, they work very well. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. Now the essential part of the fly would be building up the shell on the top, making the shell. So all you have to do is just now kind of wet your hand. As you can see, they're all going down, just kind of facing down nicely. Check it properly. Here, as usual, what you have to do is put your UV raisins. Now before you do that, I'm going to add a little black on each rib. And make sure you don't put too much. Just do it slowly. Avoid the legs, touching the legs. So it takes a little time to work with this thing, and keep on curing this quickly in case it just run down onto the material. Now the tail is a bit tricky, so I'm going to alter this again and work with the tail. Cure it. It'll look nice once it's finished. Very nice and colorful. Well, still looking colorful, but what I mean is, once the shelf is built up nicely, and it will look beautiful and does work very well. In this one, mainly in the rivers, and many brown trout kind of chase this as well. If you think it's no balance, just put it upside down and then cure it as you turning the vise around, because it sets nicely. Like I said, just need a little practice. It's not very difficult to tie. Once you practice this a couple of times, you'll tie it very nicely. With the head, Once I'm finished, I'm going to show you when it's completely dried. Now, probably put something in the eyes as well, but don't worry, need a little needle or anything to clean the eye and then cure it. So there you have it, very colorful pattern for floody rivers, also very muddy rivers. Works really well for the brown trout and especially for the graylings. And I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.